Hello, this is Massroom347 for a live update. And the reason why I didn't do live up straight away was because, well, I'm actually going on holiday tomorrow. Depending on when, it's going to be tomorrow because this is when, because I'm going to be uploading this basically on Friday. But yeah, I'm going on holiday for a whole week to the Isle of Wight with my family. But the reason I didn't do an update earlier is because I didn't see much of a point. Because do an update and do a short video afterwards telling me I'm going on holiday is making two pointless videos. Well, I mean, making one pointless video just telling me I'm on holiday when I could just do it at the same time as my update. So that's why I'm doing it now. But what I'm doing the past week basically is just the usual studying and stuff. I saw quite a few movies. I actually saw Inside Out and Ant-Man, and a few days ago I saw absolutely anything. There's some interesting films. I like them. I dodged the bullets with the Fantastic Four and Pixar's. I heard they bombed big time the box office. But anyway, that's another story. The point of the games I've been playing over the week is Mario and Luigi Pies in Time, which I played. That final boss was tough as balls, but I beat her. Did my first try too. But the other game I'm playing at the moment, which I told you about, was Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, I've finally been playing that game, and oh my god, it is awesome. Seriously, just holy fuck, it's awesome. Ugh, I've been so much fun with that game. There's so much to do. It's just great. Makes me want Xenoblade Chronicles X even more. So glad I pre-ordered that game. I wasn't going to make the same mistake as Xenoblade Chronicles. So yeah, be how much I've heard. Because I played in the past few weeks, but I guess I'm going to play it next week because I'm going on holiday, obviously. But that's basically what the update's about. So that's why I've been there for the past week. Just been catching on my game, taking a few Z's, and just doing my studies as usual. However, though, there is one thing I do want to talk about, and it's about Konami again. I mentioned it a little bit in my Ratchet and Clank playthrough, but I'm really angry at them. If you watch Ratchet and Clank playthrough, you probably get the gist of the idea, but the thing that really pisses me off is that now Konami, for some reason, are now doing a survey telling us what they think of them. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not like the other surveys, like the one that Square Enix did. I mean, I guess in a way it's a good thing because we can finally tell them face to face, sort of, in a way, with a survey, or how we really feel about them because of all the terrible things that we've heard and they've done. And those goddamn Pachinko machines. It's turning beloved franchises into Pachinko machines. It's deplorable. It's just, makes no sense to me. But it just seems like a good thing, but a bad thing at the same time. I mean, it's like, have they not even been listening to anyone that everybody's been saying? Have they not heard anything? I mean, a lot of people are really pissed off with them. I mean, they treat the games like crap now. They've discontinued, they pretty much stopped with Silent Hill and all that. In fact, on the survey, Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid aren't even in that list, which is really stupid. I mean, Silent Hill, but Metal Gear Solid as well? So, yeah, maybe Phantom Pain is going to be the last game in the series if there's not even on the survey, which is kind of odd. But, yeah, don't be surprised if you people do the survey. Just pretty much just piss in their faces and tell them how they really feel, because quite frankly, there is no reason why you wouldn't be angry with them. The decisions they've made are just horrendous. Whereas I think they're actually worse than EA, and that is saying something, people. That is truly saying something. But yeah, just want to get off my chest. So maybe, hopefully, this they might open their eyes to that stupidity, but I'm not holding my breath. But however, there was a few good games coming out after August. But I pre-ordered 2 games actually. It's either Mechanical X, which I already mentioned. The other game is actually the new Tales game, which is coming out in October. I really hope it's going to be good and stuff, because although I did like Tales of Skylia 2 and the first one, I thought they were good. One thing I know about the first Tales game, Tales of Skylia, the first one, not the second, is that it was actually a rush game. It's pretty hard to believe because it looks good and it plays okay, but it was actually proved to be like other things in the game it didn't have in time. If you play the game, you might have noticed that there weren't any cameo fights in the arena. Yeah, that's been a staple in the Tales games, but they weren't in. They were supposed to be in Tales of Skylia. They didn't have time to put it in. And I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's still a good game, but I think the fact that if they didn't rush and took their time, they probably added a lot more. Not saying there isn't a lot to do in the game, there is, but yeah, not only are we already getting the new Tales game coming out, which is finally getting an English translation, localization, there's also another Tales game we've already heard a trailer about, and it looks like the main protagonist is actually a girl in some sort of pirate ship. The problem is that I think these games are coming out way too fast. It feels like Call of Duty. You just pop them in and out now without actually thinking ahead. Sometimes I think it's okay to wait a long time for the next Tales game, if that means if they can take their time and stuff and actually make a good game out of it. I just don't want to rush just to have some kind of what's the word? Promise to always have a game every few years or something. It's just odd to me. I don't want to become the Call of Duty of RPGs. So yeah, but hopefully they might be good. Hey, I'm crossing my fingers. I've seen a bit of gameplay of the next Tales game, but I have no idea what the story's about, any of the characters and all that. I'm crossing my fingers. There's nothing like Tales of Greatest F. I did like the game's gameplay. It was very unique, fun. In that game, every character could fight, including the healer and the spellcasters, which was great. That was a great idea. But the story, the whole friendship thing, they really went overboard with the friendship thing. Seriously, if you don't like talking about friendship every 10 seconds, you are not gonna like that game, and it can really drag on the childhood arc. You can skip the childhood arc on New Game Plus, but the first time you don't have to pay for the game. It feels mostly pointless. In fact, I think there's only one trophy you can even get in that arc, and I actually got it, which was beat a boss in a minute, which I did. In hard mode, you can do that easy in the first try, and even if you don't do it straight away, you can just keep retrying till you do it. That's the only reason you want to do childhood, unless there's childhood mode, unless there is something else I don't know about it. Well, this seems to be pointless, especially since the gameplay for the childhood arc is different from the other one, because the movesets, that they were unique, so it kind of gets confusing and orientating. But yeah, but that's my opinion on it. I think that we should focus on also on not just making new ones, but they made some really good old ones that they really need to put out a bit more. And I'm not talking about Tales of Phantasia. They remade that game into the times. I'm talking about the games which haven't even gotten a localization. Like Tales of Destiny, the PS2 version. Come on, man, that would be so awesome. I just don't know why I haven't done that one yet. That'd be so cool to have, just HD remaster, PS4, PS3, and PS3 or something. Yeah, the next Tales game, which is coming out in October, is also for the PS3. I still think that's kind of odd that some of the games, I find it odd that Japan is still doing that actually. you think that maybe they're just focused on the PS4 now or something. I guess it's okay for those who still have a PS3, but I just think it's kind of odd they're still doing that. I personally thought that the PS3 and Xbox 360 were sort of discontinuing games. I think there's still some going on, but not as much as before because the new game consoles obviously. But yeah, I just think that's kind of odd they're doing that. But anyway, that's just all I want to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys. Well, even though I'm gonna have a week off, I think I'm probably just going to see you guys somewhere in September and stuff, because I probably want to study a bit more and all that. And I can't really think of much to play at the moment, and I want to catch up on my other games and all that. But as soon as I do come back, I'll do a quick update telling you when I'm back and all that, the usual. So I hope you guys are having a fun summer break, and hope you guys have a great time if you're on holiday or whatever, or just with friends and stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys somewhere in September. But with that, this is Mastering347 with another live update. And like I said, have a great summer and see you in September.